Go.
Hello, Blogineers. Wait, no. We were at the Martial Arts History Museum in Glendale.
And we're gonna shoot.
But it's just, but like the fun things that.
Alright, you want to tell us, we've been to it once, but this is a new location, bigger.
We've been to this museum. We've been to this museum once in Burbank, and this is their new location, which is bigger.
Doesn't matter. Hello?
We have all Cully Williams. Everybody has it. Super cool. Tony, right?
Yeah.
Section. But someone donated all these yesterday for us to sell. So we just put them all there.
It guides you through it. So you just follow along. It'll take you all through the journey.
Color warrior?
Wait, what's this warrior?
Oh no, the turn color warrior. Okay. Yes, sir.
At the entrance, we're greeted by a terracotta warrior. Where do we start?
Where does it start? Bruce Lee. Oh, I forgot to bring a mask chair. For Bruce Lee.
The first section is China.
Chinese opera.
Oh, that's them. Thank you. Look at this monkey pose for Kung Fu.
Although many people think that Chinese Kung Fu is just an art form filled with awesome kicking and mind-blowing ancient techniques, it is the wide range of Chinese weaponry that adds to the beauty of Kung Fu and helps them. The guan, which is a lobster-type weapon with a large.
One cool thing is that this video shows displays of people actually doing the Kung Fu. And, wait, hold on. Oh, it went away. But, one cool thing is that there's videos that show displays of them actually doing the martial arts. Wait, no, that's not Kung Fu. Hold on, is that Kung Fu? Wait, no, don't include that. It was showing Kung Fu. I don't know what happened. Oh, there. Kung Fu in Chinese opera. When we were in Taiwan, we saw a Chinese opera, but they didn't do Kung Fu there. I think the scariest part about Kung Fu is that they actually use weapons. It's not just like your hands and your feet. You actually have these lethal weapons that are so tall.
There were some with short blades and others with huge.
its kind in the world. Here you will discover some fun and fascinating facts that I know you will enjoy. Well, gotta get back to my pasta. So your journey to the museum begins this way.
Alright, look here. 1, 2, 3, and smile. It's just this section is on Japan. You want to?
Oh, Japan and samurais.
Hi. Alright, find something interesting for before we move on to Korea.
Oh, so back there.
This is still Japanese. Right.
So the martial arts in Japan comes from 3 main things. First is samurai, which looks really cool. Wait, hold on. What are they known for? First is samurai, and they probably look the coolest. And look at these swords and look at these swords that they have. And the second is second is sumo wrestlers. If we ever go to Japan, I think I want to see this. And it's crazy how they purposely get so big. And third is ninjas, which are the cooler version of criminals, I guess, in Japan. And it says that some people think ninjas are just samurais that got defeated and are looking for work.
The next section is Korea.
The next section is Korea. Taekwondo is what I'm most familiar with when it comes to martial arts because I did that for many years. And it's showing Taekwondo in the Olympics. Taekwondo is the most Taekwondo is the most popular style of martial arts in America, and that's really not a surprise because I see one at every corner, and I think that it's probably one of the easiest to get into if you're just a beginner. All you really have to do is kick.
I've seen these clips before.
I didn't know that Philippines has martial arts. Martial art college.
Bamboo sticks.
Yeah, they use sticks, but they also use knives and machetes.
But this is
Yeah. Well, I'd rather use that than this because. Oh, Magellan. I know who Magellan is. It's the Strait of Magellan at the bottom of South America. He was a Spanish explorer, and I guess he found the Philippine Islands, but then a sword killed him.
I want a stick spear.
This is the same type of sword that killed Magellan. Oh, look at that. Look at this slingshot.
it's just a stone. Learned that last time.
What?
you'd ask martial arts and religion.
Alright, here you go.
The luau is the Hawaiian warrior. It kind of sounds like luau. And you can kind of see what they're doing down here. It looks like they're dressed very traditionally, and I guess this is one of the weapons they would use. This paddle with spikes.
Interesting.
The Hawaiian martial art is very similar to the hula dance movements.
First animation. That's why they found out that they didn't voice.
It wasn't until 1903 that judo became the most popular. In the 1940s, American military learned to learn
Who are you? Buddy, I am the Dragon Warrior.
In this theater, they're showing clips from different martial arts movies. They just showed Kung Fu Panda. Oh wait, right?
Huh?
They just showed Kung Fu Panda and Mulan.
One of the earliest appearances of martial arts in television was in 1959 in Italy.
Elvis did karate. He earned a black belt.
Alright.
Okay. This is the Martial Arts Museum's newest section, the Hall of Fame. And after this, they are working on a whole bunch of other sections of different countries around the world.
Why can't we just drive home and watch it?
Alright, you wanna talk about this one?
Okay, yeah.
Quiet on the set, please.
This is what the Emperor of China used. So he would put this around his enemy's neck, and then the internal blades would basically cut it off. So it's a guillotine. It's a guillotine, but it looks fancier.
Yes. Yeah, go.
Around the whole museum, they have costumes from different movies. This is from Karate Kid, and they have a few of them. One there, one there.
Not goofy, alright? And so goofy. Go.
This is another section they didn't have in the old museum. It's Bruce Lee with a timeline and video clips.
So I went there for that. Matt Hughes, a former wrestler from Iowa. I played as Northwestern. It's time.
Yeah, sure.
Am I talking to? I'm talking to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
You're interviewing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
you wanna
okay.
come a little bit closer?
I guess so.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, the founder, manager? Or...
Yeah, founder,
Okay.
president.
I'm here with Mr. Michael, the founder of the museum, and I just have a few questions after we've walked through the whole thing. which country has like your favorite martial arts?
Well, I do kung fu. That's what I do. You know, I've done karate, I've done judo, I've done different martial arts, but kung fu has been my main art. Matter of fact, those weapons on the wall are mine.
So you actually use the weapons?
Yeah, I practice with those weapons. Not anymore because they're on the wall. But yeah, those some of those are mine. They're like 30, 40 years old. But yeah, that one has most of the stuff I do, kung fu.
Wait, so,
Chinese art.
So does the other person, do you wear protection? You wear protection, right? Cause
No, no, these are all forms.
oh, have you gotten injured?
No,
But
I know how to use them.
So wait, so you spar with a weapon?
No, we
With
don't
a-
spar at all. It's just forms. It's just
oh,
forms. Yeah.
that's why. Okay.
Yeah, it's just forms.
I used to do Taekwondo,
Oh, okay.
and I got to 3rd degree black belt. And,
Oh, nice.
And we sparred, so that's why I was confused when there were.
Oh,
weapons.
no, the things will chop your head off. Yeah, so you don't want to spar with those. But that's the art that has what I do, kung fu. I still do kung fu. I still teach kung fu today, but the Chinese section is what I do.
What else? What else should we ask?
You got a question? Think of one.
Maybe. What's your favorite martial arts movie?
Shaolin Martial Arts. It is by the Shaw Brothers, starring Alexander Fushang. That is my favorite martial arts movie of all
Shaolin,
time.
like the temple? Or...
Yeah, Shaolin Martial Arts. Yeah, it was back in the 70s, probably around 72, before Bruce Lee. And that's still my favorite today, the Shaolin Martial Arts.
Okay, what else?
Favorite American movie? I think Kill Bill is one of my favorite ones. Yeah, I enjoy that one a lot.
Do you like part 1 better or part 2?
Part one,
Yeah.
part one, when they go to Okinawa and all that and do all this sort of work. That was a lot of fun. That's a fun movie to watch.
What got you into martial arts?
My dad, when I was about 7 or 8 years old, we were very involved with the Japanese Community Center. And my dad got me to take judo when I was around 7 or 8. And he said, you need to take this for 1 year. And I thought it was going to be fun. But I got in there, and the first thing, back then, kids weren't allowed in martial arts. You had to be 16 to get into martial arts. There were no kids in the martial arts. But because we were part of the Japanese Community Center, they allowed me and my friend, who were 7 or 8 years old, to go into judo.
So everyone else was like 16.
Everybody else is 16 and over. So all I remember is seeing the sky, because they kept throwing us and flipping us and flipping us. And I hated it after day 1. But my dad made me go for 1 year. I couldn't stand it. 1 year hit and I quit. I was done. But at that same time, the school bully jumped me. He jumped on my back. I grabbed in and did a judo flip, and that was it. He was on the ground. The whole school saw it. I was never picked on the rest of my life, and I said, that's it. I'm going to take martial arts. So I had to find a martial art that was best for me, and it took a while.
And it was Kung Fu.
Kung Fu, yeah. But I took karate and other stuff, jiu-jitsu. But when I found Kung Fu, that was it. But it was that one instant that everybody saw in grammar school. After that, nobody picked on me the rest of my time throughout high school and everything, because they knew I knew martial arts.
So that kid determined the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah, he determined the rest of my life. Yeah. It was a fun time. I enjoyed that, flipping him very much. I just did it automatically. I was a skinny, scrawny kid, and he just jumped me, and that was it. Fight was over in 2 seconds. He was now on the ground, so I didn't get trouble at all. It was a lot of fun.
It saved the teachers some headache.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, no. I have to.
Do you like the design? Tell me, do you like
Yeah, I really like the design of the place, and I was wondering what your favorite item is in what. I was wondering what your favorite item in there is, or like the one that means the most to you, or that you're able to collect.
Okay. Designing, I've been a designer all my life. I used to work for Walt Disney Productions years ago as a designer, as an artist. So design has been part of my life. Everything in here I designed. I'm very proud of what I've done in here. I made it Disney-ish style. I made the type size big enough. I made the pictures. I wrote all the books. I designed all the wares that you see. Everything. I'm very honored with what I've been able to do and accomplish with the design. You know, this place was nothing. This place was just an open square. And I came in with 2 rolls of masking tape in my hand, and I went on the ground all over the place, and I went, there it is, in 3 hours. That's all the walls of the museum. This is where they're gonna go. This is where every section's gonna be. And sure enough, right to almost exactly what I roped out with the masking tape, that's what we did. So I'm very proud that we were able to construct this place in about a little over 4 months, the whole place, which is pretty cool.
I think the coolest parts are the entry and the theater, and also how it's like a walk-through museum. Like you just, there's one path that you can follow.
Right. That's the goal. That's the goal. You know, I wanted to be a little bit like Disneyland, how you kind of follow here and there. Like, you know, if you go into Raiders of the Lost Ark, you walk through a path to get to the ride.
Yeah.
And I wanted to have that same kind of feeling. We got more work to do, but you know, I wanted to have that excitement. And rather than just a boring museum with pictures on the wall and a little caption of what it is, I wanted people to learn.
Now you're in Hawaii.
Right. I wanted you to feel like you're in that place. And we still got more work to do. But back to your question on what's my favorite piece, is probably the most asked question I have every time. And the favorite piece is the journey. The journey of 25 years of making this place. Because in 25 years, I have met some amazing, great people I would have never met if I didn't do the museum. Adam James here is one of them. Other people that I met the biggest icons of the martial arts, you know, from Ark Wai Wong to Cam Yuen to Fumio Demura to many people, Jun Ri, to many people. I got to meet them personally and talk with them and have them donate, know me enough to donate their outfits. We have uniforms from all these pioneers that they all donated. So it is knowing all these great people, many have passed away, but all these great people that I've now had that experience with. People have helped out here, you know, people have given of their time to help the museum, and I'm honored to serve them as the museum president. But that is my favorite part of the whole thing, the journey, because getting to meet all these great people over these years has been a true blessing. And I cannot express my thankfulness of what they've done to help me out. You know, they don't have to help me out. They don't. But people are here helping me out because they believe this is a great thing to do.
Okay.
Yep.
And that is the Martial Arts Museum in Glendale.
Much history museum.
And that is the Martial Arts History Museum in Glendale.
I really like how much more to this museum. I like how much more they added to this museum, but my favorite section was the section that they showed all the tools, like the bow staff, the nunchucks, and the ninja stars. That was very cool, and I enjoyed that section a lot. I didn't even know that some of that the nunchucks came from farms.
From farmers?
Yeah.
I like how this is a place where you can learn about martial arts from all over the world, and how it's used, and how they're shown in movies, but also in real life. And as the guy was saying, they're planning on adding a lot more exhibits, and as Mr. Michael was saying, they're planning on adding a lot more exhibits and interactive. And as Mr. Michael was saying, they're planning on adding a lot more exhibits and interactive pieces. And it's nice that they have this new location in Glendale because there's a lot more room for them to be creative and show what they want to show. Yeah. They also have screenings 3 times a month, and this museum attracts martial artists from all over the world.
On to our next stop. See you in the next video. Bye.